Hey everybody, welcome to the video, a new deckle check kind of video. Today I'm bringing Raichu GX to the stage. I played this deck a couple weeks ago, was going to make a video on it a couple weeks ago, but then school and work happened, so I didn't. And now that I've gotten a steady balance, I can make videos again. Woohoo! So as the deck is called, it's a Raichu GX deck. It runs Raichu GX right here. The card from Shining Legends. It has Darkrai's attack, where it does 20 more damage, times the amount of lightning energy attached to all your Pokemon. So him, the bench, anything, any electric energy adds 20 damage. The 2 included, so you have 2 electrics on it, base power is 60. It's not the best being 60, but you load up the bench, it can hit pretty hard. I think that separates this guy from Darkrai is he has pretty good other 2 attacks. He has Thunder, does 160 damage for 3 energy, 32 itself, so 160 with the choice band 190, one-shots any basic GX, which is pretty good. Including Celesteela, which is weak to electric, that's pretty relevant. Voltail GX, it does 120, paralyzes your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty good. Pretty good GX attack. Utilizes Electrode as well as Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher is a card I really like. I'll show that in a second. I think it's one of my favorite cards ever printed. It's a really cool mechanic. And so is Electrode. Electrode from Evolutions. His ability is Buzzap Thunder, where once during your turn you can knock out this Pokemon, meaning you knock it out so your opponent takes a prize. You can attach it to one of your electric Pokemon a special energy card that provides 2 electric energy, only while it's attached to a Pokemon. I believe there was an errata that said you can attach this to any Pokemon, but it still provides 2 electric, so you could discard it, attach it to a Lele, and basically a DC 2 electric energy. I believe that's an errata. If there was, I'll show it on screen and link it. If not, you can only attach it to electric Pokemon. The only non-electric Pokemon you run is Lele and Oranguru. They have lots of options, not really that big of a deal. But big synergy in this deck, Electrode gets you 40 damage, powers up Raichu, as well as activates Counter Catcher. Now, Counter Catcher is a card, you can only play it if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. So you knock out the Electrode, you're at 6 prizes, your opponent's at 5, meaning you have more left, you can activate Counter Catcher. This effect is a Lysander, or a pull effect. You switch one of your opponent's Pokemon, and Pokemon with their active, you just pull something. It's an item card, so you pick more, draw into one of these, discard your Electrode, pull something, kill it. That's essentially the idea behind the deck. You just rapid fire kill things. Other Pokemon, I run one Raichu for its Booming Thunder attack. I really like these sort of attacks, like Yveltal, Volcanion. Registeel now is really good. Xerneas is okay. Searching your deck, is pretty good. But dealing 30 and attaching electric energy is pretty good. It's only 1 prize, has a decent attack, decent card to run one of. If you're ever behind, you just throw that out there, reattach some energy, put in some chip damage, not bad. Only run one of them, you don't want to load up on them, not worth it. I run Xurkitree GX, one of the new Ultra Beast cards from the big Ultra Beast box, and comes with 2. The Xurkitree one comes with Pheromosa, the grass one, I think that's how it works, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, Xurkitree, its ability is why I put it in here mostly. It's Aegislash-EX, essentially. It prevents all damage on this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have special energy attached. In the current format, special energy is in every deck except for Volcanion. Golisopod runs it, Garbodor runs it, Grompa runs Rainbow DCEs, Gardevoir runs DCEs. Most decks have DC, or Rainbow if not DCE. So Flashing Head could be useful sometimes. This card, you could replace it with Tapu Koko GX. I'll show that on screen as well. Tapu Koko GX, it's got a stand-in ability. You play it, or a stand-in-ish ability. You play it, if you attach at least 1 electric energy to it, you can set it as your active. So you just switch up. The GX attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Playing against Gardevoir, you just basically kill a Gardevoir. assuming they have at least 4 energy on the board and you have choice band. Then it's just a default 3 energy for 130. So it's okay. Stand-in ability is really good. That GX stack's really strong. Whereas circuitry, it's more of a defensive kind of option. With Rumbling Wave does 100, and you discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Can be relevant, you know. Okay, 100 damage, 180, whatever. Choice band at 130, it's mostly used for its ability. Coco GX possibly better. They're two alternate possible. GX attack though is your opponent reveals their hand, and you just choose a card there and add it to their prize cards. Pretty simple. You know, you look at their hand. Oh, they have a Sycamore. You just boom. Yeah, Sycamore is now now is prized. Also, they have more prizes than you. You can counter catcher. It's pretty good. I do enjoy this card. I think it's really cool. Might be good, might be bad. Feature, I don't know. Going through the rest of the list, you know. 2 Wonder Tag Lele's. Lele, need it. It's pretty simple. Don't really need to go over this card. Coco, same thing. It's electric, so you can use electric ball. Free retreat, it's good. Flying flip helps you basically adds 20 damage to every calculation. Like essentially adding 2 energy to everything. Pretty good. I like flying flip. Oranguru, you can power it up. It's a good proxy holder for electric energy. Now it's colorless attack. It's basically an energy drive. You have 3 on it, and it draws you cards. And it's 1 prize. So good card. Why not run it? Obviously a one-of. Supporter line. It's pretty low on supporters, mostly just driven by discarding things and draw support with Oranguru. I got Bridget, 1 Bridget, 3 Sycamores, 2 Gizmos, and 3 Ends. 2 Gizmos, usually, or I run 2 Gizmos because I run 3 counter catchers. You don't need Guzmas, you have counter catchers. Many at least, right? Having 2 is a good number. You can get you out of tricky spots, so you can also just guaranteed pull you, win the game. You don't need to rely on you being behind in prizes all the time. Item cards, a singular rescue stretcher, just if you need to get an Electrode back, put on a Voltorb, or you need to get a Raichu GX back, put it on a Raichu, or a Pikachu. You don't really use the shuffle back most of the time. Most of the time it's just to put it back in your hand. You have to use the shuffle, you use the shuffle, whatever. That's mainly what the 2 super rods are for. Shuffle energy back, you can max elixir them again, or shuffle Pokemon back, you can redraw into them. 2 super rods really good in this. 4 max elixir. Get 4, it's basically free 80 damage. Assuming you hit it, you run 12 energy, so it's pretty likely you're gonna hit it. Really good card. Most decks try to run it if they can. 4 Ultra Ball, gotta get started quickly, you know, pull out the Pokemon. Discarding cards in this isn't that bad. You have especially Pokemon energy, 2 super rods and a stretcher. 4 Ultra Ball you just need, it's kind of like a steady thing. 3 counter catcher, already run over that. 2 field blower. I feel like you only need 2. You don't really need more than 2. Like if they ability lock you, not the worst thing. Like Garbodor, it's not the worst thing that could happen to the deck. It hurts. That's why you're on 2. But it's like whatever. You know, more worried about like O-Town constant devolution or whatever. Speaking of O-Town constant devolution, actually, this Pikachu has 70 HP. It has the same attack as the other Pikachu, the full art one from Generations, where it's essentially Nuzzle, except it's only for an electric. You only run an electric, so an electric and a colorless attack are the same thing. Doesn't matter. 70 HP prevents it from being devolved twice, and getting a knockout. 70 HP, very relevant. I really wish the other one had 70 HP, or this one even had 60, so I could run the full arts. This one's just so much better that I just can't bring myself to run the full arts. And the Voltorb, continuous tumble, is a lot better than just straight 10 damage. Might as well have a chance of getting more than 10 damage, whereas 10 damage is irrelevant, basically. Yes, this is all over the place, but there's a whole lot of stuff to go over. As I said, 12 energy, 4 choice band. You always want to have a choice band when you hit something, especially with GX. So you're on 4 of them, you have no way to get them back, you just attach it, Sycamore, boom boom boom. You don't run float stones or anything, since you're constantly running around with energy, stuff like that. The pull of Voltorb, you can knock it out. You can pay the retreat cost of 2, you have 2 Guzmas. It's not the worst. Burn them not, sorry, on the Coco. But stall is a thing, but you can attack with literally everything in the deck. those stalls kind of hard when you are able to do that. But yeah, that basically summarizes the deck. You basically wanna go turn 1, go Lele, bridge it, you know, you wanna get out a Pikachu, a Voltorb, and like a Oranguru or whatever, maybe 2 Pikachus, 2 Voltorbs, whatever you got as your starter. You wanna turn 2 out an Electrode, counter catch or something, kill it. It's kind of what you wanna do. You can go slower, up to you. That's essentially how the deck rolls, you know, you just gotta keep going fast. It's a turbo deck, right? You gotta go fast. If you go slow, you lose. Simple as that. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll try to be bringing more decks back. I can't make any promises, but I'll try to make more videos. I might have a video coming up talking about the current metagame of Pokemon with, you know, mechanics and just general stuff like that. Try to make something like that. But as always, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at the Checkered. If that gets followers, I might start actually tweeting on that account. I try to every time I find something relevant, but it's hard when no one follows you. It's hard to find the time. Whatever. This is just for fun anyways. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Said that 4 times now. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good day.